Hello and welcome to the Awesome Room. I'm Chris Hess. So I promised I wouldn't talk about credit cards today, and I won't. But I will tell you that while I was thinking about the earlier videos that I made about credit cards, a thought kept occurring to me, and I'm going to talk about it a little bit now. And we're just not going to do the whole PowerPoint deal today. One thing I noticed about the details of the card agreement that I was looking at when I was researching those videos was just how, I'm not sure unfair is the right word, but slanted, tilted toward the card issuing bank those terms are. And to the point where it's really easy to run afoul of the rules. It's really easy to cost yourself money. I was thinking about that, and it reminded me of something my friend who works in financial services calls DCF, and it's not discounted cash flow. It's designed for customer failure. I think that the terms of most credit cards are designed to make you fail. And, not sort of capital F catastrophic failure, but more it's going to cost you money if you succumb to any of the myriad of human impulses that people have. Something I've been working on for my daughters, Sophie and Skylar, is sort of an overarching theory of adulthood. And without being, too pedantic about it, just some rules to keep in mind as you think about adult problems, as you move from childhood into adulthood. And one of them, which I'm not going to call rule number one because I don't think it's the most important rule, so I'm going to call it rule number three. And rule number three is the institutions you deal with as an adult are not on your side. And that's probably not a profound insight. The part of it that I think is worth thinking about is the degree to which it is a change from where you were as a child. That, and obviously there's a component of privilege here, but I think about my own kids, and they grew up in a world where the institutions they interacted with were basically on their side. Their school, our family, their church, all essentially the goal of those institutions was the betterment of my daughters. And when you move out into the adult world, you're going to work with a tremendous number of institutions that at least are not working toward your betterment. And in many cases, and I would say this for, a lot of things in financial services, certainly credit card banks, they benefit when bad things happen to you. So I think that the important question is not whether these organizations are, against you or not looking out for your best interest. I think the important question, the important thing to think about is the degree to which you as a young adult have become acclimated to dealing with institutions who are working for your betterment or who are working in your favor. Because if you treat your credit card company, for example, or your bank, or your cell phone company, or your broadband company, or a whole lot of other kinds of companies where they sort of have an asymmetrical amount of power relative to you in the relationship with them. If you treat those companies the way you would treat your school or your family or your church, it's going to mess you up. You will not, it will cost you money, and it will cost you time, and it will probably cost you heartache. So I don't know if that's a profound insight, but I think it's something worth thinking about. The degree to which you need to shift gears as an adult to deal better with institutions who are not necessarily on your side. So we'll think more about this in the future, but that's my thought for the day. Thanks for watching and listening. If you like it, share it, subscribe to it, and we'll be back soon with more videos. Thanks. Bye.